streaming and recording. Alright, that was kind of a silly thing. Alright, well, hello everybody. It's Ben here with Surge, and we are doing a live. Oh, it's starting. Okay. Alright, well, hello everyone. It's Ben and Surge here, and we are streaming. We are streaming how to install Gentoo in a VM. And if you're not doing this on a VM, you can do it on a real machine, and that is a little bit more tedious, but now we are going to go ahead and get started since we have all our attendees here, and we lost my train of thought. So we are going to start the installation. Now, the first thing I would say is definitely back up your data, and this is a little bit more tedious than, say, installing Ubuntu or installing, Mint. This is not at all for the faint of heart. It is not for if you've never done Ubuntu or something like that. And if you don't know Ubuntu, if you don't know, Mint or Arch or something like that, this is not for you at all. So, okay, enough of me blabbering on. There's an echo. Okay. Let me mute myself on Skype. Yes, EB, this is going to take a long time. It is going to take a long time. Yes, yes, Armageddon. If you haven't done Arch, then don't try Gentoo. You are right, my friend. You will not want to do this if you've never done Arch. You are definitely right about that. So I am going to, let's see. Yes, guys, this is going to take a long time. So we are. Oh, I wonder why it's echoing. But let me get some headphones turned on. Give me some. All right, I'm going to turn off Bluetooth on my phone. Just a sec here. If I can reach it. Okay. Not. And that's always me unprepared. Okay. Alright, so turn this on. Alright, so the first thing you will probably notice is once you boot this up and you pick your country code for your keyboard, whether it be US or something else, that we have no GUI. So you're like, well, what do we do? And the first thing you want to do is pull up the Gentoo, sorry EB, but it's a Ben stream, so we are going to go to the Gentoo handbook and download the, and we're going to start with preparing the hard drive. Now we're going to do, now most computers these days are UEFI, but if you have a legacy machine, you can do MBR. But I would start with using FDisk because parted is kind of a pain in the butt. And if you're new to this, I would honestly start with FDisk. So, yeah. Let's do a quick thing here. Let's do... Now, I personally prefer to use CFDisk because FDisk is not something I'm personally familiar with. So we're going to do CFDisk/dev SDA DOS, and we're going to pick new. Oh, cool it. Damn it. Okay. And I'm going to, because I gave this machine 4 gigs of RAM. I'm going to give it 5 gigs for swap. And I personally put the first partition as swap and the second as the rest of the disk. I do not give it a separate boot partition, just personal preference. So put a boot flag on it, write, and make sure you write it, because if you don't, it will not save your changes. Now make sure you set this as a primary. You can do logical partitioning, but I never do. Then we hit quit. The next thing we do is we'll scroll down in the guide here. We don't need to mess with any of this. Now, say you've got a UEFI system, this VirtualBox does not, but you would go through, press the print, and delete the partitions accordingly, D1, D2, D3, D4, however many you've got. And then we make new ones, kind of like I showed you. Creating the boot partition as needed, swap, root, all that. And then the next bit is making the file systems. So we're going to mkfs ext4-l for label. And I just put it as rootfs/dev sda2 for the second partition. Make swap for, this is the swap file. And what the swap file basically is, guys, is the where it stores stuff in RAM. So I'm going to call this swap sda1. Let me turn it on with swap on sda1. Scroll down a little bit. Mounting the root partition. Mount sda2 to mnt Gentoo. Now make sure you get this partition number correct, because if you don't, it will not mount. And then we make dir mnt Gentoo boot. And that's make directory, by the way, for those that don't know. Mount Gentoo boot. Oh, what? It says it don't exist. First live fail of the day. It says it exists. Oh, typo there. Okay, so now we change directory to mnt Gentoo, because that's something that I don't think they talk about. Well, actually, yes they do, but it's way down here. Now, I personally don't mess with the date, but I am going to give a personal example. So we type in date, we see that it's correct. Now, if it's not correct, what you can do is you can type in this command here. Make sure you set it to month, day, hour, minute, and year. And you want to be sure. Oh yeah, and Elijah said swap is on RAM disk, very slow. It is there. If your RAM is filled up, it will start using swap. Exactly. So either way, if you don't have the correct date, you can type in this command, format it to where you are, and you'll have the proper date. Now, if we do a links gentoo.org downloads mirrors. Now, it used to be an entirely different command, but since Gentoo changed their website around a little bit, they changed a lot of the commands that it used to have. So we're going to go to releases, and I'm just pressing the up and down arrow keys to get through here. I go to AMD64, but of course do that to your according system. So we go to auto builds and stage 3 current, and we are going to download the stage 3 whatever architecture, whatever date .tar bz2. Now, I don't go for any of these, no multilib, no nothing like that. I just download the vanilla one, save, and OK. And now we wait for this to download. And if anyone has any questions or what have you while this is downloading, because this does look like it is going to take a few minutes, feel free to ask, and me or Serge or any of the people here who know Gentoo can entertain those. So let's see. We will minimize this and keep this up. So, like I said, if you've never done Gentoo or Arch, this is probably not something someone should be doing. Um, yeah, let me pull up my notes. Find them. That is the wrong page. Okay. So the next thing we're looking at is we didn't do SSH. We didn't do that. And oh, another thing I forgot. Definitely use tab completion, guys, because you don't want to have to keep hand typing these things. So here we go. Alright. Now, I would also recommend getting a thing of food and drink while we're doing this, because this is going to take a while. Let's see what we're looking at. Yes, the next thing down is screen res. Yep, Armageddon, that's next. Put this console in the center of the screen. Good point. Alright, I'm going to try and do that. Oh yeah, I forgot to make this scaled. Whoops. Alright. There. Okay, is that better? Yep, that should be fine. Like I said, guys, I sometimes forget to do things when I'm recording. So, yep, there. Now you can actually see the screen a hell of a lot better. Alright. I could have also done this through SSH, but oh well. Yeah, I have a somewhat terrible internet here in my room, but to avoid background noise, I decided to do it up here. So yeah, sorry, but the open source lab mirror is kind of slow. Actually, you know what? Let me pick a different mirror, because that one kind of sucks. Let's try something a little closer. Oh, the Foss Lab mirror. Oh, it's only showing the top left corner of the screen. Well, daggone it. Freaking OBS is proving a pain in the neck. Give me a second to fix this. I'm trying to find... Give me a second to find... I'm trying to find where the resolution is. Oh! Darn it. I can't change the resolution while I'm recording. Oh, well, that's wonderful. Well, that's just really nice. Okay, folks, I'm going to have to restart this because I will have to change the resolution. So, bear with me 2 seconds. Restart. Okay, folks, we are back. I hope it's fixed for you guys. Tell me in the chat if you can actually see. It's my voice, Shater. Yes. I hope. Yeah, I hope you guys can actually see the machine now. All right. So we're going to try and re-download this. Releases. Okay. Fossmere. If anyone knows the Fossmere, please tell me it, because I cannot find it. Where in the heck? Alright. Okay, it doesn't look much better in the live stream. Well, it looks like it's downscale factor. Sorry guys, I'm really not that good with. Okay, it's much better. EB says. Okay, we're good to go. All right, so it doesn't look like open source lab is very fast. Can anyone? Alright, I'm trying Michigan. Okay, Michigan State seems to be working a lot faster, so I'm going to try that mirror instead. Auto builds. Okay. Perils of not being on stream. Okay, let's try this. Okay, yeah, that looks a little better, but it's not by much. Oh my gosh. I hate these slow downloads. Well, it's not as bad as it was. So yeah, this is downloading. What the stage 3 basically is, folks, is it's the whole system zipped up into a file. And it is basically the root file system or the file system of the computer built up into a small little package. And once this is done downloading, we are going to unzip it into the actual hard drive. And it says it's going to take 10 minutes to download the freaking stage 3. What? That just don't sound right. Huh. Alright. Alright. So, yep, I'm trying to do that, Armageddon. Oh yeah, I forgot to make Surge and Armageddon. The mirrors are secure. Yeah. So let me... Oh wow, there's 11 people watching. That's more than I get most times. Okay, let me see if I can find the moderation thing. Oh yeah. I'm not going to limit the chat. Yeah, give me a second. Here we go, manage moderators. Okay, I am going to, let's see. Hey Serge, give me your URL so I can make you a mod. If you can do that for me, that would be great. Armageddon makes a good point. That is a good point. Alright. Alright. Fedora, very good distro, by the way. Shater. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so let me find Serge's channel.
L'intérêt, il n'est pas fait. Non, pas du tout. Oui, je garde. Le valeur quoi? Non, ça va.
Nope, wrong thing. I probably should have modded these people. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I'm not sure how to mod people from the chat. Oh. Oh, I figured it out. Never mind. Add moderator. Okay, I made Armageddon a moderator. I am going to find other people to do it for. Surge will do one for you. English Bob will do one to you. And I think that'll be about it. Yes, Armageddon, you're a mod. I felt, you're good with Gentoo, so I felt, what the heck. Alright. So yeah, there. OBS. Alright. Computer came to a crashing halt. MacBook ran out of RAM. I don't know why. Sorry. Mac came down to a crashing halt. Alright, sorry about that. My Mac came to a screeching halt. Alright, so let me get YouTube back up. Hopefully that won't happen again. Alright, I am back. I had a crash in my computer that caused me to relog in. If I can actually get this going again, that would be really nice. Come on. Alright. Let's close this now. And it looks like VirtualBox trashed on me. Sorry guys. If this is going to keep happening. Alright, I am back. Sorry guys, my freaking computer crashed. Okay, let me get VirtualBox back up so we can keep going. Box. Oh, and it says VirtualBox is still running. Okay, so I have to get VirtualBox back up. I have to. Okay, so bear with me, guys. I have to get VirtualBox back up and going. Wow, my processor is running into a problem. Got too much running right now. Come on. Do it. Huh. This happens all the time. I don't know why. Well, this is of course VirtualBox wants to be. And of course VirtualBox wants to be retarded. Ah, God. I'm gonna have to fix this. Okay, I am going to restart again. I really should pass this. No, really don't know. We're gonna have to find this. Oh boy, this machine is lagging to the core. This is stupid. Alright. VirtualBox, you are stupid. I should really just stop this. Alright. Well, this could be going a lot better. Alright. Okay. Well, I think I'm at a kind of standstill here with the install. Hey, fellas, how you doing? Alright, I'm going to restart VirtualBox. See if it comes back up. Yep, that was a problem. Thank you to whomever suggested that. We are getting Gentoo back up and going again. Thank you, Armageddon, for suggesting that. It was just a common, lag thing with this MacBook. I don't know how to explain it, but regardless, we're back in business now. False alarm. So I don't know why that happened, but it's just something to do with this machine. Perils of the Mac, as they say. Dang, that had me scared. I was sweating. Oh my god. Alright, so let's get back in business. Let's remount our drives. But hey, as they say, if nobody ran into a problem, then why would anyone not do this? And why would anyone do this? And of course, as soon as I turn VirtualBox back on, it crashes. Ouch. Whoa, stop. That could have been really drastic. A bunch of twos flying across the screen. Alright, so we're remounted here. Let's just remount the boot partition as well. I can get it to respond. Gentoo /boot. And then we'll recdn and then I'll go back into this and get mirrors. Okay, so we're going to come back in and re-get the tarball. Release. 64. You guys don't have to pay any attention to this. I'm just getting the stage 3 redone. 64. Boom, boom. Override. Sometimes lights. My ass. Alright, so there it goes. It's re-downloading. So, yeah. I have to end up getting a lot of this. I'll get that to this one. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, and VirtualBox crashed. Well, that's just nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Alright, I'm going to turn down the processor count on this VM because maybe it's my RAM. I don't know. I think my RAM is lagging. Come on, this is getting tired. This machine is lagging. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Alright, I'm going to... Okay, I think I had to turn screen share off of Skype because it was killing my voices. Alright, so I'm going to start this back up. Alright. Boot back up. Yep, it was Skype. That was the reason why it was lagging so bad. This is the third time I've had to restart. Alright, well hopefully it won't happen again. Okay, mount. No, I'm not going to mount the boot flag this time. Yep, because Armageddon, you're right, I shouldn't do that. There's fucking take a long time. Start it from the beginning, Surge? Oh my god. Yeah. Stream, okay. Alright folks, we're back. Brief delay there with the stream. What happened was the fact that we had a little problem. What we had a little problem was with the computer freezing up with the VirtualBox. So what I decided to do was delete the VirtualBox that I have and make a new one. Now, I'm going to give this 4 gigs of memory and give it a new VM hard drive. We'll give it me see. And I'm going to give it, let's see, not 50 gigs. I'm just going to give it 20. All right. So let's see, we're going to give this, I'll just give it 16 megs of video RAM because we're not doing, we'll give it 32. Because I'm not doing Xorg just yet. At least not in this broadcast. Okay, so that looks fine, so let's go ahead and set it back up. Apologies. Alright. Alright, so it's starting back up. Now I just kept the default key map because that's what I just usually do.